No idea if anybody's coming. uh, I usually try and schedule these things, but this time it just didn't happen. So I figured I'd hop on here anyways because it's been, oh, I don't even know how long. Have we even done one this year? Should have, but haven't, I don't think. I think it's been since last year, maybe. We'll see if anybody shows up. If you're hanging out, let me know in chat so I know who I'm talking to. It says my bit rate. It says my current bit rate of 2,661 is lower than the recommended of 2,350. I think 2,600 is higher than 2,300, but I do the old math, so who knows for sure. Let's just see. Keep an eye on chat. I don't even know. Oh, yeah, it shows me live. And we got a thumbs up, so somebody's got to be out there hanging out. Today's gonna be, I don't know. We'll stream no more than 2 hours, but probably a little shorter than that. My days have been a little long as of late, doing extra hours in my outside of here job. So, yeah. Also, I have no idea if my audio is working. Gonna hope it is. Maybe I should check that on the old phone.
Are you happy?
Yeah, so tonight we're gonna hopefully do a little 3D modeling. Kay and I have gotten some stuff finished in the basement, so we're gonna start working on decorations for the video game side of things. So we're gonna have video game consoles on one side and our gaming computers on the other, and we're painting the entire thing a really dark blue and going with kind of a Pac-Man theme. So we can get the paint on the walls, then we'll figure out how we're gonna do the lines. But for like Pac-Man and the ghosts, I'm gonna try and 3D model them and print them, kind of as big as I can on the bamboo, the A1, and that's gonna be our wall decorations. Haven't quite figured out how we're gonna attach them yet. Probably like maybe the command strips, something that'll come off without leaving a mark if possible. Either that or I'll put little pinholes and we can just kind of finishing nail them on, and then a little touch of paint or something on them. I like how I said I should probably make sure my sound is working before I launch into this, and then went through the whole thing anyways. But let's see. Well, I hear sound, so we are golden. Wait a few more minutes to see if anybody else jumps in here. And yeah. Unfortunately, a few of my projects have been a little delayed. The new 3D printer that I was planning to design hasn't come up yet. I've got most of the parts. Got these heat breaks for I've got some V6 clones that are going to go to all metal, bimetal heat breaks. Hopefully they'll be a little bit better than the all metal hot ends that came out before that, because yeah, they didn't work great. So we've got 3 people hanging out. Chat is pretty quiet. Yeah, I know that this one wasn't scheduled, so I don't expect a ton of people to show up, but I'll give a couple minutes before we jump into stuff. Been going through my old hardware and found some old classics, like my old iPod Touch. This is, I don't even know for sure which generation it is, but I need to get a new cable. It is very frayed. I am afraid. It's charging now though, so we'll just let it sit there. And I found this. I had started on before we moved. I found this tablet online for like $80, and it's an Android tablet with a physical keyboard. And I was trying to do kind of like what's the cheapest emulation system you can do that will also work with like retro computers. I was like, well, physical keyboard. And interestingly enough, the keyboard on this guy is USB, not Bluetooth. A lot of the tablet kits you buy, the keyboard is a Bluetooth keyboard, and you just sync it up, and it's got a separate charger and everything. But this one here is designed around the tablet. It's I think an RCA? Yeah, RCA. And so it's got 4 little USB connections here, so you can still pop the tablet and just use it as a tablet. And then it's got 4 USB pins down here that pop in. I'm assuming USB. If I see 4 pins on something and it doesn't have a battery, I assume it's USB. Oh, it keeps popping up seeing my iPod. So, and not only did we find that one, let's see, where did I put the other one now? Kind of just randomly jumping into stuff here. I found an old iPod Nano that I believe was my wife's. Little copper base unit. But I don't see where I set it, so you'll just have to take my word for it that it's kicking around here somewhere. Oh, no, you don't have to take my word for it after all. There she be. Look at that. Unique piece of history. I couldn't get it to turn on. It did start charging. It did light up. It started to start up and then kind of just died off. I also thought that my iPod Touch had died because when I turned it on halfway through, the Apple logo turned to a skull and crossbone. And as it turns out, I at some point jailbroke it, I guess, and put on custom firmware. So the skull and crossbone was very much from that and not a dead unit. I don't suspect the battery is great on anymore though, because I got it charged up to 20%, put some music on, and we got about 30 seconds into the first song and it went off. So I suspect battery's probably pooched. I suspect even more that we can get a replacement battery for it. And they're not super easy to take apart, but they're not as hard as newer ones are, so should be good. Yeah, nobody chatting in chat yet. We got 5 people hanging out. Sound off. Let me know if you're here. Might just be talking to myself. A couple of people just oh. Chat is not working. Okay. Let's refresh Areno here. That's very odd. Okay, so Jerry, are you seeing other people chatting as well? I've got my Twitter messages open now, or X, I guess. Wonder what is going on. Go take a look and see. It shows me live. It shows the video. Well, that is a problem. Okay, I'm going to shut this one down, and I think I'm just going to go regular live instead of using, because I did use a scheduled one, but I only put it like 5 minutes in advance. So if you guys will bear with me, I will switch over to the other streaming thing. It should pop up there in a second, and if I lose on you, I apologize. I have no idea what's going on.